Hi friends, Cole here. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm wanting to do a quick little flow, maybe for your lunch break or maybe a little burst of energy. So let's go ahead and start at the top of the mat, yeah? So feet together or hips distance, whichever, and take a glance down at your feet. Turn your heels out just slightly so you can't see them. So give a little internal rotation into the legs and then press down through the feet. Take a moment here, inhaling, lifting through the crown of the head, and exhaling, pushing down through the feet. So right away, you can kind of notice the difference between standing and actively pushing. We want that active push. You're feeling strong, reaching in both directions, rooting down to rise. Palms can face forward slightly. Lift the heart space. And then as if you could broaden the collarbones from shoulder to shoulder. Let them widen and then shoulders fall down the back. Really strong here in this pose. Full exhale. Inhale, lift the arms up. Slight bend in the knees as you fold forward. Bring the hands all the way down. You can bend the knees if you'd like. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring the hands either to the shins or you can leave them to the floor. We'll find a little bit of cobra in the back. Back of the neck is long. Exhale, fold twice more with breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Find a little bit of cobra in the back. Shoulders away from the ears and fold forward. Once more, maybe you're feeling some pops in the spine. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, step back with the right foot. Plant the back knee down. Inhale, lift the heart up, one breath, and exhale, sink the hips low. Cactus the arms as the heart opens, gaze up. Plant the hands, step back, downward facing dog. Pedal out here, bend the knees, wiggle the hips side to side, find some movement. We're not too worried about the alignment. We just want to move the body. Breathe and move, simple, simple. Come up onto the toes, tuck the chin to the chest as you wave the torso forward. Lead with the back of the heart. Bend the knees, hips high as you wave back downward facing dog. So find this wave in the spine. Inhale, wave forward. Wave it back. Next, inhale, lift the right leg up. Bend the knee, open the hip. Make some movement here. So maybe you make hip circles with the hip or the knee. Rotate the ankle around and square off the hip. Come to the toes, gaze forward, pull the knee into the nose as you round the back. Shoulders come over the wrists. Stay here for a round of breath. Inhale, push the ground away. Exhale, stay. Inhale, tripod down dog. Reach it up and back. Exhale, step all the way through in between the thumbs. Plant the hand. Plant the hands and the knee down. Inhale, lift the torso up. Exhale, sink the hips, let them be heavy. Inhale, open the heart, cactus the arms. Plant the hands, step forward, fold on an exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins or the floor. Pull the belly in. Exhale, fold down. Bend in the knees, roll up with a rounded back. So push the feet down into the earth to lift you up. Spine will stack, arms will lift, gaze up, and hands to heart center. Beautiful. One round of breath. Inhale. Exhale, push down through the feet. Inhale, gaze up, arms up. Slight bend in the knees as you pour forward. Lead with the heart, not the head. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant the hands, step back with the left foot, bring the left knee down. One breath in, torso lifts. Exhale, hips are heavy. Open the heart, cactus the arms, maybe a slight back bend. And plant the hands, step back, downward facing dog. Take a couple rounds of breath here. Maybe come to the toes, send the heels to the right. Bend the knees. Turn the toes, the heels to the left. Any type of movement, actually. This is just an option. And we come to center. Inhale, the left leg lifts up. Bend the knee, open the hip, find some movement here. And square the hips off. Come to the toes. Exhale, knee to nose, round the back. Puff up the back of the heart. Stay here for a moment. So creating lots of space between the heart and the floor. Full exhale. Inhale, tripod down dog. Exhale, step it through, plant the foot in between the thumbs. The back knee comes down. Inhale, push to lift. Exhale, sink the hips. Inhale, open the heart, slight back bend. And plant the hands, step forward as you fold. Halfway lift. Inhale and fold forward. Exhale, bend in the knees, push into the earth to roll the spine up. Maybe find a little bit of bounce here. Vertebrae stack, arms lift. And hands to heart center. And shake it out a little bit. A couple audible exhales. Yes. Inhale, the arms lift up. Take the left wrist. Left foot steps off the right side of the mat. Find some buoyancy in the knees and the elbows. So when you exhale, you can soften a little bit. Inhale, lift and reach towards the corner, the right. Exhale, soften, and inhale, reach. One more, inhale. This might be a new one. Exhale, bend the knees, wave the heart forward as the arms go back. Curtsy pose, like taking a bow. Yeah? Inhale, push into the front leg. You come all the way up, one leg mountain, so the left knee comes into the chest. Take a moment here. Notice if you've lifted the whole hip up. We just want to lift the leg up. So maybe take the left thumb, tuck the hip down. Yeah? One more inhale here. And exhale, airplane. The leg comes back as the arms come back. Just like in halfway lift, we have a little bit of cobra in the back. Watch that you don't tilt the head up. Long length in the back of the neck. One more exhale. Inhale, one leg mountain, one breath up. And exhale, airplane. This time, step to the back of the mat. Plant the back heel down, warrior one. Inhale, lift the torso, lift the arms. Exhale, sink the hips, so the hips are square. Press down through the back heel, lift the back arch up. It's, again, that equal opposition. The downward energy creates that upward energy. So see if you can tap into that, feel that. One more inhale here, open the heart. And exhale, plant the hands down, straighten the front leg, pour forward, pyramid pose. Inhale, halfway lift, find length. And exhale, hold it down. A couple rounds of breath here. Some options with the hands that can be fun. You can take the fingers behind, walk the hands back. Or for a little bit of a balance challenge, you can interlace the hands behind the calf or the thigh. I've been liking this one. Release the back of the neck. One more inhale. Full exhale. Take the left hand outside, on the inside of the right foot. We're going to peel the right arm open for revolve triangle. This left shoulder wants to come in and up. It just does. I don't know why. Push it down and back. You can think about turning a jar open to the left, like if you were wanting to open a jar of whatever, turn it to the left. That'll help external rotation. Lean slightly back into the shoulders. You can also have the hand on a block. It'll lift the earth up to you. One more inhale here. Exhale, listen up. The left knee comes behind the right ankle. The torso stays twisted. Right hand comes down. Left arm either wraps around or you can take it on the inside. We'll just take a few rounds of breath here in a seated twist. Even here, it's that same push down through the sit bones to lift up through the crown of the head. That's how we find the lift is through rooting down. That equal opposition, really needed. One more inhale. Spiral around. Let's take both of the feet out in front, so unwind. Hands come behind the back. Let's bring the fingertips towards the hips. Roll the heart forward as the shoulders move back. Push into the feet and the hands at the same time. Inhale, lift the hips. Maybe if it feels okay for the neck, you can drop the head back. One more inhale, press into the feet, press into the hands. And exhale, sink the hips down. Cross the ankles, plant the hands, step back into plank pose. Spread the fingers wide. The heels move in one direction. Crown of the head moves in the other. One more inhale here. Exhale, knees, chest, chin come down to the ground. Untuck the toes. Inhale, higher low cobra. Shoulders roll back, the heart opens. Again, think about that broadness across the shoulders. Back of the neck is long. Feel this energy in the back body lighting up. One more inhale. And exhale, push back into downward facing dog. One more inhale here. Full exhale out the mouth. Ha. Gaze forward, a step or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Again, that length from crown to tail. Exhale, fold forward. Slight bend in the knees, roll the spine up, press into the earth. Arms lift, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms lift up, grab the right wrist, step off the left side of the mat. So we have this big side lateral stretch. Find some buoyancy in the elbows and the knees. So an exhale, soften. Inhale, reach. Exhale, soften. Inhale, reach in curtsy pose. Bend the knees, bow forward. Press into the front foot as you lift. One leg mountain, right leg comes up. Take a moment here, finding your balance. Pull the belly towards the spine. Look at something that's not moving. That'll help you out here. One more inhale. And exhale, airplane. Yes. Just like in the halfway lift, the crown of the head is moving in one direction. The tail and the heel here is moving in the other. You can let the right hip, the right toes be heavy to square the hips. One more exhale. Inhale, slight bend in the standing leg as you come back up, one leg mountain. Exhale, airplane. And slowly bend the standing leg, step back, warrior one. Toes plant, heel plants, torso lifts. Exhale, sink the hips. So get square here. You can gaze down at your feet. I'm a little bit too much in line here. I want to have more feet on train tracks, more stability there. Sink the hips. Press down through the heel to lift up at the arch. Arms rise. One more inhale. Straighten the front leg as you pour forward. Lead with the heart, not the head. Take that off the mat with you. Inhale, halfway lift. That's a slow learned lesson. Exhale, fold. Let this feel good. So see how you can feel into this a little bit more. This is a great place to emphasize the exhale. I say often how the exhale is the language of our parasympathetic nervous system. So we can tell ourselves with language to relax, but actually if we just emphasize our exhale, it's actually communicating. Inhale, halfway lift, find some length. And then exhale, come back down. Plant the right hand down. You can take the left hand to the hip or just begin to peel the heart open, 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 open. Lean back into the shoulders. Trust yourself here. Reaching up, pushing down. And then again here, if you check in and that arm's coming in, this time you'd open the jar to the right. That'll help to Open that up. One more inhale. Exhale, bend in the front leg as the right knee comes behind the left ankle. The torso is already twisted. Take a seat. Left hand plants. Right hand either comes around, wraps around, or comes in front as you twist. So we're not just sitting here twisted. We're actively pressing down through the sit bones. This allows the spine to grow. Pull the heart center forward into, my hand is on my heart, so I'm pushing my heart into my hand. Leaning back slightly in the shoulders. There's actually lots of space here, lots of room. Full exhale. Inhale, begin to gaze forward, unwind. Altar pose again. Take the feet down. Take the hands down. Roll the heart forward. Press into the feet. Hands, inhale, lift. Exhale, stay. Inhale, push down to lift up. And exhale, sink the hips. And take a moment in a seated pose. And again, just like we did when we were standing, press down into the earth in order to grow the spine. You'll find more space between the ribs and the hips. Always looking for more space. Hands can come palm down in a gesture of grounding, a symbol of grounding, or maybe it feels more resonant to turn the palms up in a gesture of receiving or welcoming, allowing. Lean slightly back into your shoulders so you can open up the heart. And just feel into your body in such a short time, a short dedicated time of breathing and moving, the shift that has happened. So take a moment, just noticing the change in vibration. Maybe a shift in the energy. Thoughts. Heart. And thank yourself for carving out a little space for you. It doesn't have to be much, but we give ourselves a little bit of attention, a little bit of TLC. Really makes all the difference. Bring the hands together, thumbs to the third eye, the seat of our inner wisdom. It's what we're creating space to get to know a little bit better, more each day. Let's bow forward to seal our practice. And together we say namaste. Suksama. That is Balinese for thank you. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. Yeah, short and sweet. It can do it. It can have a big impact. So yeah, thanks for joining me. If you're interested in longer classes, you can head to Om Yoga Tribe. There's a link in the description, or also to my website, which there's a link there as well. I have longer classes there, and I would love to practice with you all in person. So check out where I'll be. I have lots of workshops, retreats all over the world. And even if you'd like to meet up for coffee or something, if I happen to be in the same place. I actually don't drink coffee, maybe some matcha. That's my steez right now. But anyhow, thank you for all your support and yeah, allowing me to share what I love. So next time, peace.